Do you like Splatoon 2? Do you want to get better at the game? Have you decided to take the next step and give competitive Splatoon a try? If your answers were yes, then you're just like me, with only one small difference. I've been through this process in the past and will act as your guide today, showing you how and where to start into the scene. As always, servers and websites mentioned will be linked down in the video description. And for the start, just like it happens very often, we'll head to Sender.ink and to the Free Agents tab, because this is the place where not all, but a vast majority of players will post their free agent messages. And what that means is these players are saying, hey, I'm here by myself, I want to get better at the game, I want to play with others, I want to improve, and I want to show off what I'm capable of, and I want to work on myself. And with that, they're saying, hey, let's do that together. Let's form a project, a pickup, a team, and work together. And we're also going to do that to make it easier to understand by setting up our own free agent post. For that, we'll go on this tab here. It's highlighted in green. Not sure what the normal color is, but I'm sure it will be easy to notice. And here we have some options, starting off with the role, whether we are a frontline, support, or backline player. And I'm missing one option here that I'll talk about in a second. So the closest for me would be support. Next question is if I'm able to voice chat, and as you know what, I talk a lot. I've been talking a lot, calling out with the team, so for me that stays on yes. And this is the most important thing, your actual post. Here you have space to talk about yourself, to present yourself. And I've prepared a list of quite important details you want to mention. Not all of them, of course. You can vary that if you want to leave something out or add something on top. That's up to you. I'll also put this list down in the video description. And we're starting off with our in-game name, Master RS. Should be known, my age, 20. It's not necessary to mention that, but I'm fine with it, and yeah, I'll just leave it there. And my role here, why I put this up a second time, even though we have to choose, or have options here to choose from, I refer to myself as a midline / support, because I think midline is something on its own. It's closer to support than the other roles, but still there's a small difference to it. And next point are my weapons, and one you should know by now is the Squeezer, and also, as I recently got to pick it up again, is the Mini Splatling. The next point, again, VC callouts. That's a yes for me. Familiar with common English callouts. My experience. So this is the point where you have to talk about yourself a bit, like how familiar you are with the game. If you've just started, what your ranks are, or if you've played on the teams, which they were, so other players and recruiting teams can get an idea of how good you are, or if you fit into their profiles. So my experience has been Team S4 in the past, and we were Division 1. It's some time back, but I like mentioning it. And the more important and also recent team event thing was obviously Pardricum, as we've been Division 2 in Ludi Season 12. And I just now noticed that I'm missing something, but we'll just add that real quick. Ranks. So I'm X 2400 average with a 2500 peak. Just quickly mentioning that it's not too special, but just to complete my informations, I'll put it out there as well. And this one's important here, as we're playing a game in which you're likely to play with or against players from around the world's other countries, other continents. So it's important to know when you're actually playing for them. So in my case, as I'm from Germany, that is the Central European summertime. I'll just leave it in brackets there because it's not summer yet. And my activity is daily until 10 p.m. And this right here is also quite important, saying what you're actually looking for. And in my case, as it's not too long until Splatoon 3 comes out, only a couple of months, I'm not too interested in actually building up a entirely new team. So I'm looking to join either an established team or just form a pickup or project group. So looking for, and I think fair to say a Division 3 plus team or project. I should learn the type, gonna be honest. Looking for a Div 3 team or project group. And now we're good to go. It's quite short, but I think these are the most important informations. And now we can go here, click on save, and after it's loaded, it will show up on the page here as well. And others have the opportunity to message you just by clicking on your Send to Ink profile. And also you have Discord tags here. And where did it went? Free agent post submitted. It should show up here in a second, right? Yeah, here it is. So what we're gonna do now, we'll save that real quick. Like this. Copy. And since quite a lot of the Splatoon action is happening on Twitter, I definitely recommend you also creating an account there. And another very useful thing you can then do is sharing your free agent post on here. And with the help of SPL Team and FA Finder, you can easily reach out to a wide variety of players, even if you only recently made it to Twitter. So we'll do that. Set up a tweet. Paste our save free agent post here. And now we're just gonna think of a quick tags like let's give it a try. And now to spread it is we're gonna tag SPL teams. This right here, this account is where we're looking to head to go to. We can also do this right here. And then we're ready to go. And just tweet that out. And what are we gonna do as well is we can also head onto the account and have a look, because you can also like check for other players. You look through here, and if you see a player that fits to you, like player wise, role wise, or if you just think like, yeah, that guy looks cool, here's the weapons I'd like to play with, just go ahead and DM them. So the next step requires you to keep your eyes open, looking for other free agents that you could possibly form a project with. A project is the pre-state of a team in which you can test around if comms and players work well together. And another way would be to head to recruiting teams directly. And for that, we'll head over to, where is it? Just give me a second. It's not here. Okay, we're back. It now worked. You can head to the Ludi server, and there is this channel called Looking for Free Agent, where established teams put out their post looking for a certain role, a certain weapon to add to their roster. So you can scroll through this, and maybe you'll find a team which is searching exactly for your role, for your weapon, for your playstyle, and you're good to go. You then just have to DM the captain of the team or whoever is mentioned there. Often they do it like, wait, gotta find a good example. Like this, DM add this on Twitter, or just sometimes the player on Discord directly. So one of the most important things now is to simply not be shy. Just go ahead and DM others. There's nothing wrong with asking teams or players to practice together, to play together with a couple of times, just talk and get in contact. And one more thing I want to tell you, never stop. Never ever stop. Keep working on yourself. Hey now, thanks for staying with me and watching the video. If you haven't already, consider dropping a like and subscribe to the channel, as it helps me continuously putting out interesting content. See y'all. Bye bye.